What's good, Hulahans? Everybody's favorite day. It's Aloha Friday. What's up, St. Johnny?
Aloha. What's up, Danny? I noticed something, man. I was like cruising along on my golf cart. I'm pretty happy about it all the time because I'm either going to surf or I have surfed. So I have this smile on my face all the time. And I'm noticing like these usual suspects that I see every day. And now they're all smiling and they're laughing and yelling, waving at me and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. It's funny how smiles are viral. You know what I mean? Like,
That's it. Everybody's happy when
so
you're happy.
it's the truth, man. You can just inject it into people just by, tossing a smile at them, throw a shock
S-
out there.
Smile more, yeah. And
Yeah,
the non-locals really love it when you give them a little acknowledgement walking along the road or something like
for
that. They think,
sure.
"Whoa, we got local connection.
That's right, man. I used to be a
Someone
grumpy
noticed us."
I used to be a grumpy grocer. The wife was talking to this guy I surf with now. His name's Sean, and he works at the Hyatt too. And he was telling her, he was like, "Man, in the past, I'd look at your husband and I'd be so intimidated. I thought he was just like the meanest guy in the water. And now I know him. He's just so nice and fun to talk to." It's like, that is it. I can't scrap for anything, but I can be intimidating. That's my
Power of
superpower.
change. Well, with your
It's my
stature, I mean,
defense.
these
Yeah.
Hulahans don't know how tall we are, and that's the shock
Yeah.
factor. When we usually go to conferences or something, they're like, "Wow, these guys are huge."
Twin Towers, man, coming through.
That's it. I think we got a pretty big day on the Hulahan, so
Let's
let's
jump
jump
in.
in.
Let's bust this out here. Alrighty. Yeah, it is kind of a heavy news day here, Danny. Let's wait for the
Mm,
ding ding. There it
Land of
is.
price reductions is still alive
Look
and
at
well, though.
that. There it is. So the red means it's going up. Let's see what somebody did here at Puamana.
Classic.
Woo! Brother, trophy unit, man. These were pushing 5 million, Danny. The bigger ones were where you had like 2,000 plus, but holy cow, man, that is direct ocean front. Puamana love. We call this beach over here Hot Sands. That's a fun place to longboard and surf. Direct ocean front for 2,595 was 2.75 though. So not sure what's going on there with the arrows. But man, that is a beauty. Keonikai Villages, here we are. Dog Park here. Keonikai Villages there. Haleakala Shores, or no, that's the 4 building of Cam Sands. 228 days later was 65 or 650, now down to 598. Still don't think that's going to get it done, Danny, but we'll keep an eye
Nope.
on it. Dude, these Wailea Eluas are just ridiculous, bro. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,259 square feet. And what is that? 3,000 a foot just
Yeah.
because of that view. And there's still other ones that are down here that are even closer because that's the community center, whatever amenity building, right? With the pool in
Yeah,
front.
exactly.
So there you have it, guys. Wailea Elua is zoned hotel of all of the Elua Ekahis, etc. So 178 days on the market. Started at 4 milli down to 3.75. So 1769 of the fees. Makani Akai in Ma'alaya, 825,000 for a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Ma'alaya all zoned apartment. This one still can be vacation rented, is fee simple and in a
Yep.
vacation rental program. 825 coming back down to earth, Danny, with these 2 bedroom, 2 baths. Was 890. So to their credit, they started out sub $1 million.
Well, Johnny, what do you think in light of our Wednesday update, which, if
Yeah.
you're a listener or if you just came across our little talk show here, I would highly recommend you go back to Wednesday's episode and update from the mayor. But in light of what Bisson has mentioned, how do you
Yeah.
feel these Ma'alaya ones will go? Will they go more towards
Hmm.
apartment or will they feel more like hotels?
Boy, I mean, so many of them are kind of hotel vibey. But man, with prices like these have a chance, Danny, of coming down even lower to approaching affordability. Like 825, I mean, that's kind of like a really nicely redone Kaanapali Villas unit, maybe in the past. I think it's a little bit less there. I don't know, man. Good question. Um, I mean, you've lived in Ma'alaya. There's
Yeah.
definitely There's Ma'alai Mermaid, which is strictly residential. There is, and then what was that other one? The leasehold one that we just, or that we did the listing in there too. That
Yacht
one's all
Marina.
residential. Yacht Marina, that's residential there too. I think Ma'alai makes for a good opportunity for residential just because of its location. And what I mean by that is like literally the Pully's right there. So I remember, I mean, that's literally 20 minutes to Lahaina. And then maybe another half an hour, depending on how deep you got to go into Kihei. Maybe about the same, 20 minutes, half an hour to going into central Maui. So Ma'alai is going to make for a great location. And, you know, Peter Martin, everybody hates that developer here on Maui, or quite a few people do. But, you know, he snatched up that big piece of dirt right there. So when they start building houses there, that is going to be the advantage. Now, what is going to be the natural disadvantage to Ma'alai, Danny?
The wind.
That is a windy mofo. That's for sure.
Which personally I love. That was one of my
Yes.
favorite parts about Maui, except, you know,
Natural.
1 or 2 days a year when the car door slams back in your face. That's not
Right.
too fun. But the other days when you don't have to run the AC constantly, when you're not super hot all the time, when you got a nice breeze coming through your unit. I lived there for almost 3 years, and it's everything. Yeah, it's quiet. There's nobody at the beach. You don't have a lot of traffic. After all the boats come back from Molokini, those people are all gone. It's a pretty nice place to live. Super convenient. Wife worked west side. I was more south side, so it was super convenient. Easy to go to the airport, Costco, all the things. It wasn't a full day trip. It's 20 minutes up, Costco, 20 minutes back. Easy peasy.
Dude, and this is before the aquarium's heyday, where now you got cool restaurants in there, man. Some of the best pizzas right there at Point Break. My guy Zach opened up Havens Harbor, you know, the Chop House and Fish House. So it's good living there, man. So I think there's a good
and we got a Starbucks there now.
Boom. I think there's a good argument for making these residential, Danny. That's my opinion.
I think it'd be pretty cool if they developed that plot from Peter Martin and turned it into a bunch of housing there. I mean, the traffic might get a bit interesting, so they have to sort that out. But I mean, that would be a perfect spot for local families to live. Easy access to anywhere they need to work. Pretty nice living, good beach. Seems ideal to me.
That's agreed. I mean, that's what Ma'alai offers, is a really true central location that gets you to all the other sides quickly. So good question there, Danny. I like that. That's my opinion. I'll just delete the video when I change it. Here we go. Upstairs unit 549 down from 678. Started out aspirationally, but sounds like the realtor was like, okay, I'll start out the way that you want to, but if we don't get action, you have to agree some price reductions.
678 is pretty insane looking at that. Like 700 for an upstairs unit 90 days ago. Whoa.
Nice and clean, but it doesn't look like anything was done like now. That looks very bamboo-ish to me, laminate flooring. Could be wrong, but here you go. And, you know, who's to say that you might have had better action just starting out at the 550 91 days ago? Can we agree? And this is why, guys, our opinion of the aspirational pricing strategy. How do you feel right now when I have to tell you that, well, we need to drop, what is this, Danny? Do the math for me.
127, 128.
In 90 days. So you spent the money in your head, you know, when we list the money, right? Here's what I'm going to be able to buy with the 700. And then you just have to keep yanking stuff out there. That's our little opinion.
13% less money at this point, and you're probably going to accept an offer somewhere closer to 500.
But here's the win. At least you're listening and you are doing the price reductions because it is showing motivation. I'm going to keep my eye on this guy right here. Holy Keonekai Villages. Another one. But now downstairs, right? So 50K more for a little yard. I'm almost going to say, is this the same agent? I'm not going to embarrass anybody or expose
it looks like it.
Yeah, similar photos.
Can you show them the yard a little bit?
So let's go check a look.
See if there is something.
There it is. It's a Mia yard, but still, it goes deep, right? It's
a little outside space.
Yeah, not landscape or anything.
Can go running back and forth.
Yeah, and it's nice and fenced in there. So that's the jam right there. Put up some sails over here, a little just to kind of shade yourself there. It's nice action. You can't be naked out here, guys, because these guys up here are going to look at you. Shores of Maui. Oh, there it is. Here's the cove, guys. Man, this one they had to auction off to sell. Still think that brought what, 6 million and change there. But here's where a lot of people come to learn to surf. Island or Shores of Maui, 595. Man. So drop from 650, 595 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with a view of the ocean. Dude, that makes sense for residential, etc. Ground floor unit too. Already got the ductless, 626 square feet. That's much larger than your typical 1-bedroom, Danny. But 1281 for the maintenance fees. There's the
not bad living. Yeah, those maintenance fees would be tough though.
For a 1-bedroom, man. That is cray. Kopili Street in Lahaina. We're just showing you that we're selling some dirt here. It's a vacant lot, 0.116 acres, 599 Kopili Street. Let's take a look where that's at. I'm wondering, is that my dad's old hood? Because there's a lot of nope. So here we are. So kind of lower Lahaina Luna action. Yeah, that's the sad portion over here, man. So many people got stuck in their cars trying to get out because it's very, very congested in this area right here. I had some dear friends. So selling a vacant lot there, guys. Smaller lot, 5,000 feet, 7 days on, was 599 down to 575. Land grab's not happening, guys. People are not snatching this up here at any price. That is not the case whatsoever. So sand hills, there's so many sand hills in Wailuku. Can we agree, Danny? There's old sand hills. There's sand hills by the hospital. There's the one that's way out by, the condos that they've got there. It gets a little confusing for me. This is built in 10, so I'm imagining this is the newer, because it literally is considered more like luxury. No, you know what this is, Danny? This is the backside of the Love Ohana's community. That's what this is. This is old school sand hills. So this is where, you're coming down past old Kealani, coming down this way. That's what that is there. So start at 2.5 thousand bucks a foot, 0.6 acres. So newer construction. That house definitely has the kind vibes to me though. Fab Mac, what you think? And Fab Mac's so close too. It's just down the street there. So having some reductions there. It's a great sized lot, could be developed potentially close to Kauhu's store if you want to have Ono Poke. So that's the grind there. Looking at Honokawai East here, $299,800 for a 1-bed or a studio. $977 pays literally everything there at Honokawai East. When was this listed? So there's a chance that went up. It was listed in December. So typically budgets hit January 1st. So this may be higher there, but just know Honokawai East does include the whole kit and caboodle, electricity included. Strictly residential, does have a little bit of a bus up looking tennis court there. That's one of the amenities. But you can just walk down the driveway and check out Honokawai Beach Park. So that's a plus there. Waimahi, Waiahole Estates, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,882 square feet. Small reduction of 20,000. They seem to feel that this is the best thing about the house is this nice little outdoor area. Definitely is vibey. So $1,475,000. Oh, this guy again. Just keep moving around that front picture there. Dropped 2.15, now down to 2,098,000. This is the one that's being run as a B&B. Is that correct, Danny?
Not sure on that.
Let's see here. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote me there. All right, moving on. Yep. Momi Place. This tells me we're in Happy Valley. 795, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,080 or 1,080 square feet. Our buddy's got to be pretty happy about that price there, huh, Danny? Shows that he's come up close to 50% at that price there. That's an attractive price for a house on Maui. Very, very curious as to why it's still hanging out 58 days later. Barely updated there in 2024. So keep an eye on that guy. Hana Highway, 11.43 acres, Danny. Not CPR'd at all. Ag land. It's in Hana, that's why. Not that that's a bad thing, but man, that's a lot of dirt there for $1.2 million. But you do have to take a helicopter there. Ooh, Kai Heliku, 5.5 down to 5.295 in 49 days. It is unit A, so it tells me it has been CPR'd. Built back in 06. Cool looking pool. Kind of Caribbean vibes with the pink color there. Hua Place, 4.85 million. This is EO, Kula EO. We like that community. It's pretty. It's gated. It's got private water. Lots of cool looking agricultural styled, like farm, or what do they call those? Barn dominium style homes in there. 3.57 acres, has not been CPR'd. So there's an opportunity there. Kaiwahine Street. So this is North Kihei. There's that classic little round window that they put in there, Danny. It looks like they've converted their garage into some sort of living structure with the double windows there. 1708 square feet. They're calling it a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 500 square foot attached ohana. So I'm going to imagine that's in there. A lot of these would have detached ohanas in the back. This one doesn't, but with the 8,050 square feet, if you could fit it, you could make that happen there. So $1,595,000 for 1708 square feet. Dropped 100,000 already. That still feels like a lot for that particular hood. Keep an eye on it for you. Yep. Wailea Ekolu. So back to apartment zoned in Wailea, $1,685,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Showing that it is ground floor there. 29 days in, already doing some reductions there. That's the kind of market we have, guys. Price reductions tell people you are motivated. Did one last week on our listing, had 3 showings. Might have some action, so fingers crossed. Kamoa Views in Kalama, looking at the Cove District once again. 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 638 because 669 wasn't getting it done. 28 days later. This has always been a residential community. Honuakai. These move, man. Lots of liquidity in there. 2.875, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, $3,050,000 wasn't getting it done. That's definitely one of the higher views there. Shows all the great amenities. You've got Duke's down here somewhere as well. So that's vibey there in Honuakai. Oh, the old Door of Faith, $1,299,000. This guy's hit the market a few times, Danny. I remember this look here. Also a Caribbean vibe, in my opinion, with that particular style. $1,199,000. It is a ohana, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It has not been CPR'd. You are buying 2.35 acres, so an ability to develop that further. Ho'ole. These bring the money. They sit above the Grand Wailea, if I remember correctly. They are vacation rentable, hotel zone, 4.795 for 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 26 square feet. They do live large. Holea is action. Tiheakahi, $1,159,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It is also hotel zoned. Does have a beautiful view there. What do you feel on that price there, Danny? Perceived market?
Yeah, I think you're around perceived market.
Perceived market-ish. That's for sure. Definitely not. If you're going to list this as a event-based pricing, what would that be for you, Danny?
I thought we'd go $999.
I was going to say the same thing. Right in there, $949, $999. We'll keep on moving past that one. Wailea Beach Villas. Wow, man. So Wailea Beach Villas are vacation rentable?
Yeah. They're basically a hotel.
It's not the point, though. So there it is, guys. You heard it from Danny. Live in a hotel, almost 1,900 square feet. So it's going to be very comfortable. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Maybe there's a den there. I don't know. 4.395, 6,500 for the maintenance fees. I got to imagine these bring all the rates, though. Probably like $7 a night. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
I think it's close to similar to Montage, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. This guy here, man, we're talking tiny town, 1,284 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They want $6,000, Danny, for the rent. That's the west side over here, guys. That's a lot.
Keep your landlord happy, Johnny.
There you go. Yeah, no kidding, man. Ooh, That's a beautiful one there at Kahana Ridge Drive. It does look newer. That's a mod style there, 2017 build. That's why they're asking for all the chili. Over $1,000 a foot, 2789. Well, that's a beautiful one there, man. That is gorgeous. Guys, I'm
Very
so old. I remember when these were selling for the 400s, 400 and change. Kauhali Makai, 685,000 for a one bedroom, one bath. It is zoned apartment, but a very popular complex. People do make these into their primary residences. 1103 pays the maintenance fee there. They do live larger than your typical one bedroom at just shy of 800 feet. Lahaina Shores. Oh, Danny. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Definitely looks like a stripped unit, so that may tell the story there. It's an even number, so we are looking at the ocean or at the West Maui Mountains and what could be Kukui'ula coming back there. Am I saying that right? I could be wrong. 350 though, Danny. Damn, dude. We should buy that one.
Yeah.
Hotel zoned. Hotel zoned, gang. Mea Kohu Place. I know who I'm going to send that to, Danny. Mea Kohu Place, 1,649,000, just hit the market. Half an acre lot, 1,480 square feet, redone in 2022. It is Kula, mountain and ocean views. So, yeah, not much comes up in that price range there for Kula. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Gay Street over in Lanai, 789,000. I was going to say that doesn't look like a plantation home, built in 2008. Smaller house, 976 square feet. Mo'ea Lane. This is a parkways at Maui Lani. Also some newer construction. 1,663 square feet for $1,350,000. Yeah, for that kind of construction. Feels market value. For rent, Kai Makani Loop, 4.2. Gets you a 3-bedroom, 2-bath there in Kihei. We like Kai Makani, Danny.
Very
That's
nice.
good action there, man. 4,200. Yeah. Harbor Lights. Wow.
Oh,
Man. They somehow really lightened that up quite a bit, Danny. I was just in there. It was a lot darker. So well done on the photos there. Guys, this could make for a very, very nice long-term investment. Strategy is you want to get a long-term lease. It's got to be a year because that'll allow you to submit to the county before the end of the year for a long-term rental exemption. That would drastically reduce your property taxes. We're going to look into whether this is correct on the maintenance fees, but these rent for $3,000. Maybe this one rents out for $3,000 plus. Everything you see in here is going to be left behind. So that is our new listing there at Harbor Lights. Ma'alaya Mermaid, Danny, 1-bedroom, 1-bath. If you want to go back, 2,600. What are you paying over there in Hong Kong for a 3-bedroom?
about 2,700 oceanfront.
Eesh, there it is, guys. Why
3-bedroom and a maid quarter, so technically 4-bedroom.
Wow. Cray. That is nuts. Haven't seen one of these at Waipuilani, Danny. Currently, it is apartment zoned. Currently, how it works at Waipuilani is when you do vacation rent them, has to be for 1 month or more. And a lot of them have done this where there used to be a lanai, but then they kind of screened it in, or maybe they didn't. But you have no lanai. A lot of jealousies that you see here. That's the lines that you see right in there. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Haven't seen a lot of these hit. 910 feels like a lot. But it was just rehabbed in 2025. So if you're going to price aspirationally, you do it for a flip.
It's unique, I guess.
We'll see. We shall see. Wailea Ekolu, so not Elua, does have a Scotia view. 1,698,000, 1,745 wasn't happening. Showing motivation with the price reductions. Oh, this guy coming right over the top. Not redone in 2025, so you can save a little money. Started at $849, already dropped it to $839. Look at that. They've got a nice Murphy bed right in there, so it could function as 3 bedrooms there. That could make for a nice second home. Still can vacation rent it. Waipuilani. Oh, look at that one. Ku'uhale. Man, come out and price it right, or it'll sell in 11 days, Danny. That's a vibey looking home there, man. Great first picture. I mean, 1380 square feet. They went for $1.5 million and got it done. Kilahana, that's the community that's close to Wailea, though. Am I correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why the money there, guys. Great value. Somebody just couldn't stop themselves. Look at this guy here, too. 10 days later, man, a 1-bedroom, 2-bath at 1780 square feet. It's 2 acres, classic haiku. Somebody just could not stop themselves. Wrote the offer there, Danny, for a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, 1780 square feet. Absolutely can develop it. What's the water situation there? Not going to tell you, John. Hokai Place. Look at that one. 114 days on the market. Didn't have to do too many price reductions in the same neighborhood as that little guy that just wanted to ask for $1.5 million. Now you can see why. South Point at Waiakoa, Danny. That's what you got to do to move it. 469 got it done. I don't know if I sent it to you, dude, but somebody reduced one of the standalone house type condos in here to 8 and change. That got my attention too, buddy. Mahana Ridge Drive. Oh my goodness. New construction stood strong at 9,895,000 for 4,077 square feet. And our clients own the absolute best lot at the very top there, Danny. I think they will be very, very happy to see this. Don't know if they watched the show, but Doctor and Doctor, you did well.
Absolutely.
Papa Avenue in the increments in Kahului, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1165 square feet, priced at sub $1 million, and it's an escrow already. Papakea, yes, fractional sells here. Original price 20,000. How about 7,500? Okay. Have a nice day. Molokai Cow Street, also in the increments there, showing off that maybe you could drop something in the back there. Man, brought close to all the money, $1,215,000. And Danny, somebody used an FHA loan for that bad boy right there. Well
only
done.
took 4 months to get it done, but
that's how FHA works in Hawaii. Maybe they did some sort of rehab loan. That could have been the length of time. Anytime the government gets involved, we have bureaucracy. Oh, look at this fractional guy here, Danny. 897. How about you take 850? It's Polo Beach, Danny's favorite beach right here. Look at why. That is Wailea, guys. No community, but definitely beach vibes. Getting close to the end here, gang. Stick it out. That looks so cool, guys. Kulakai. I want all the windows. Every place windows. Cow Street, 8.9 or 1.893. I'll give you 7,000 more. Have a nice day. People fought over this, guys. That's how you price that type of square footage right there. Smaller lot, but look at how lush that is. Good times. Well done. Paradise Ridge Estates, getting close to all these being gone. Reduced to $1,110,000, $1,110,000. Have a nice day. Sold. South Point at Waiakoa, upstairs unit. Brought 560 because it had some nice updates, Danny. Did not bring 629,500. However, that's all I've got for this Friday edition of the Hulahan. Sorry if I waxed poetic too long.
Appreciate you tuning in. Aloha Friday. If you didn't catch Wednesday's episode, make sure you go back and check it out. Great, important update from Mayor Bisson on the future of vacation rentals, the Minatoya list, things that we've been talking about for the past umpteen episodes. You will get a lot of value out of that. So highly recommend.
Quick shout out to the brother from Canada that sent us that nice response to what we're doing here. We so appreciate that.
Absolutely. And if, as always, you have questions, comments, drop them below. Hit us up with an email, text message. And if you're on island, Johnny's offering coffee or smoothies or both, whatever you want. Just hit him up.
Let's
and
go.
We'll see you next time.
Hui ho.